Hey Logirians, welcome to Law Giri. I hope you have subscribed to Law Giri's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification on so that you do not miss any of our videos. I hope you're following us on Instagram because we do pretty amazing stuff. How to build a LinkedIn profile as a lawyer, LinkedIn profile for advocates, LinkedIn profile for law school students. LinkedIn is such a platform that if you invest time and if you do the right things there, it can help you in growing in your career, right? So that is what we are going to discuss in this video. By the end of this video, you'll be able to make some good changes to your LinkedIn account, which is going to help you get work or get law internships or get any kind of legal work that you want to indulge in. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Sunday video. I know it's been a while that we have not done a Sunday video. So from now on, I want to be consistent with Sunday videos. If you don't know about the concept of Sunday videos, लॉगिरी पे हम हर संडे एडवोकेट्स की हेल्प करने की कोशिश करते हैं और वीडियोस डालते हैं जो पर्टिकुलरली एडवोकेट्स की हेल्प जिनसे हो सके. तो राइट, अगर आपके पास कोई आइडिया है, आप चाहते हैं हम किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज़ पे वीडियो करें, तो प्लीज़ 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 कमेंट करके मुझे बताओ. आई वुड लव टू डू अ वीडियो. एंड ऑल्सो प्लीज़ वॉच ऑल द प्रीवियस वीडियोज़. मैंने उसकी एक लिस्ट बनाई हुई है, बहुत ही हेल्पफुल वीडियोज़ हैं और उसका लिंक भी मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगी, जो मैंने पहले वीडियोज़ करी हुई हैं जो लॉयर्स को पर्टिकुलरली बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प करती हैं. राइट, चलिए चलते हैं आज की वीडियो की तरफ. स्टेप 1, डिसाइड द पर्पस. what do you want to gain from, what do you want from LinkedIn, क्या चाहते हो, that is what you need to decide in your head. And your purpose would be different. As a law student, you will want something else. As an advocate, you will want something else. As a person who is working in a law firm, you want to gain something else, right? An advocate, say you are into litigation but you deal in cases that relate to taxation or IPR or competition law, anything of that sort. So your purpose changes in accordance to what you are doing in life and the field that you are in, right? You might want a job, legal work in particular field in a particular city, a law internship as a law student, assist someone in writing a research paper. You might be wanting to indulge in writing a research paper, you want to assist someone, or you want to do some freelance work as an advocate or as a law student, right? That is something that you want a part-time job as a typist, drafter, researcher, or a law clerk. Anything that you want, you want to keep that in mind, that what is your aim. Your aim could be long term, that okay, after I'm done with my law, I want to work with a law firm, so I want to create that kind of profile, right? So you need to keep that purpose in your mind when you create or when you make changes to your LinkedIn profile. Okay. Step 2, click a good photograph. Clicking a good photograph is really important because that shows that you've put in an effort. आपने एक effort डाला है अपना LinkedIn profile बनाने में. तो please travel pictures और ये सब कुछ मत डालो. As lawyers, as law student, we are known कि हम सबसे ज़्यादा we dress really well. So जब भी आपने अपनी dress डाली हुई है, एक headshot लो अपना. Your head should come like this one, just this part of the picture comes, then it is really nice, right? And you are wearing good clothes, you are looking professional. That kind of photograph can be put. We all have mobile phones these days, we can ask anyone to click a picture, preferably with a white background or a plain background, because then the picture pops out, right? If you're an advocate and you wear your band, like you are into litigation, then please wear your band and your complete dress and then get clicked, because then that gives a really good impression. Okay. Step 3, headline. It is very important because headline is like this. Now here is your name and then here is the headline. यहाँ पे कहीं पे आपकी headline आती है. So you need to be really good with it. It needs to be striking, it needs to look good, and people should be like, okay, fine, who is this person kind of situation, or I want to visit the profile of this person because the headline is such a good one, right? So what you can write what kind of services do you provide if you're an advocate, and you should mention probably the city that you're working in or the places that you work in, the courts or tribunals where you work. Then you also need to mention the laws that you specialize in, so that if anyone किसी को अगर उस law से related कोई help चाहिए, so they can catch you. Guys, I want to share this with you. I never thought LinkedIn would give me cases. One fine day, I just created the profile as a law student, and then I became an advocate. And then I started getting cases from LinkedIn, like people would connect with me, not on LinkedIn, they would email me, and I would be like, okay, fine, maybe someone told them. But eventually I got to know that they took my emails from LinkedIn and they used to email me. So you do get work, but it is not immediate, like आज बनाया और कल you'll have so many cases. No, ऐसा नहीं है. With time, if you put in an effort, you will get work. Right. So what kind of services do you provide? You can write that. What is your expertise? You are an expert in which field? You can mention that again, so that people will not dig into your profile. They'll just see ऊपर ऊपर से. तो ऊपर ऊपर से आपका नाम, आपकी फोटोग्राफ और आपकी ये जो हेडलाइन है ये दिखेगी. तो पर्पस अगर is to get cases, then you need to mention the things that I've talked about, right? If you're a law student, you can write down the name of the institute that you are in, what are you doing right now in your career. Now I know if you're not in that good institute and you don't really need to show that, you can hide that. I always say that show the good points and you can hide the ones that you don't really want to show. It mention your institute in the education section if you want to, and if it's really good, you can make it a headline, right? Instead, you can mention about the things that you have done. You can write down about your achievements. You can also write down what are you looking for. It is for you to decide, right? Might be you say that, okay, I'm looking for a law internship. I've done so and so already, so that if anyone is interested in picking you up as an intern, they might contact you with one achievement that is rare but you have. You can also write about any achievement that you have and that is really rare. You can mention that. Now let me explain it to you or make things clear. Look, everyone's journey of life is really different. Your journey, my journey, everyone else's journey is really different, right? So whatever you have done best, you can put it out there, right? So yeah, you can mention the name of your institution, where are you working, you can also mention that, right? And please, if you're you're writing down the name of your company, say you're an advocate and you're working with a company, name of the company, please mention the laws that you deal with or the kind of work you are doing, because that would up your game. So yeah, if you're mentioning the name of the institution, please write down the laws that you're interested in or the skill that you have. Say you're good with drafting, you can write down that. You are doing some freelancing with some advocate, you're drafting, researching for them, you can mention that also, so that if anyone else wants to pick you up, wants to hire you, they can do that, right? So I know it is really difficult to show off. For me, it is, but please, guys, you'll see people do show off on LinkedIn. So yeah, you need to do that, but इतना over show off भी मत करना और under भी मत जाना. But medium सा रखना, अपने बारे में बताओ, so that people get to know about you. Step forward, then you have to write a summary. So there are a lot many things. The best part about LinkedIn is that it is going to guide you that, okay, do this, do this. But how to do that, that is what I'm telling you. Like in the summary thing, what you can do is, what do you do, right? You are a law student, you can again mention about your institute, and then any achievements, quantify. You have any achievements, you can quantify them. You've worked with someone. For example, जो मैंने CV वाली वीडियो में कहा था कि if you have written blogs for any website and the traffic of the website increased, people started visiting that website a little more or much more than they used to, then you can write about that. Okay, क्वांटिफाई मतलब बताओ, नंबर्स में बताओ कि इतना ये मैंने करा, राइट? ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस यू हैव वर्कड विद, any kind of research that you've done, any academic achievement, how can they connect with you? I know, guys, I mean, while you intern, we do some really good cases, we get to read them, we get to assist the associates. And when we work with any organization, be it an NGO, law firm, advocate, please keep a note of that. Even if you're not required to keep an internship diary, whenever you work on something really great, make a note of it so that you can add it to your CV as well as on LinkedIn also, right? How can they connect with you? Please, this is something very important. If you want to work and you've not written your email, your phone number, then what are you really doing? It is very important to mention your email, your phone number, so that people can connect with you, right? Bullet points. Now, as I always tell you, we all are short of time. हमारे पास और सबके पास इतना time नहीं है कि they read long paragraphs. So make sure that you write down the points. Bullet points होने चाहिए, or it should be short. The thing should be short, but it should be striking. It should be so good that the person gets attracted to your profile, right? And believe you me, we tend to ignore these things. Even when I used to write my profile back in the day, I wouldn't mention things, the great things that I've done in my life, or when I was working with so and so organization. No, I won't. But you should. I mean, just sit back and think. You worked, right? There was some work that you did. Then what was the outcome of it? What was the outcome? Benefit क्या मिला? Advantage क्या मिला? Think about that and write that, right? That is what you need to write. Okay, ये किया fine, but इससे क्या benefit मिला? किसको benefit मिला? Is that what you need to write? Okay, so think about it. We normally don't think, we just keep on writing, we just copy and paste. No, it is not about copy and paste. It is about sitting down and thinking that what you have really done. Okay, step 5, education and experience. Now you need to mention your education, name of the institute from where you've done your law, or if you've done 3-year law, and then from where you've done your graduation, your schooling. If you've done something great when you were in school, mention that. Then your college, everything again in bullet points. Try to upload pictures, certificates and everything, because pictures are, you know, more attractive. Write down in bullet points about the type of work or your academic achievements. Prove that you are worth it. In a way, you have to prove that you're worth it. Now on LinkedIn, the best thing is that you can even write articles, right? So you should get involved in writing articles, and write detailed articles about the law that you are an expert in. Say you are an expert in any of the law, XYZ law, write about it. There is a new law, you want to give an opinion about that law, what you think about that law, give an opinion, right? Next is write about your achievements, the cases that you're working on, basically putting out there, I take these kind of cases. Basically you're telling them that this is the kind of work I am doing, and if you want to, you also want me to do this kind of work for you, I can do that, that kind of thing, right? So always keep your purpose clear. Maybe there's this problem which is very common, you have the solution, or there's this judgment which is the need of the hour, and you have the judgment. It's not necessary that you give the name of the judgment, you just write about it, so that people can come and they pay you for finding judgments relating to their proposition, right? That also you can do, right? It is not necessary that you tell the trade secrets. I'm not saying that, no, don't tell the trade secrets, keep it to yourself, but tell people that you have the trade secret. Legal news and your views about any current legal topic. Now you see, when you write as a law student or an advocate, you are telling people out there that yes, I know how to draft, number one, I know how to research. So these are the skills that are the need of the hour. You need to be good with this if you are an advocate and you're putting it out there, right? Time for a bonus tip. Well, I have some bonus tips out here. Number one is be professional with each and everything that you do. Now, LinkedIn is not Facebook, nor it is Instagram. You need to be professional here. Highly, highly professional, right? Remember that. The kind of photographs you put, the kind of content that goes out there should be professional. Conduct a keyword research, add to your summary. Now, this is a very important tip that I also gave you in the CV Wala video, right? Now, every industry, legal industry also has some important keywords and how to find those keywords. Now, you'll say, ma'am, aap bata do. मैं नहीं बता सकती, because everyone is into different fields. Someone is an expert in competition law, someone wants to work, in some industry. So what you need to do, you need to Google about an advertisement for this so and so job. For example, you want to be a legal advisor in so and so company, or legal advisor in so and so field. Google that, find what the companies are writing while they're advertising, when they are advertising for the job, right? Pick up the keywords from there. Pick up and copy the keywords, and when you're writing the summary, the headline, try to include that, right? Next is use formal words, find synonyms online. Do not try to use simple words, but try to use some words that are not that simple, right? For example, if you want to say, I am a hard worker, I work hard, hard worker, or something of that sort, then try to find a good word, a synonym which says a lot about you, right? So that kind of situation, the best way is to find synonyms. Google help करेगा इस चीज में. You can also request LinkedIn recommendations from people with whom or for whom you have worked. Now, for example, you go for an internship and there's this associate whom you have helped a lot. You can just ask that associate to write down a recommendation on LinkedIn for you, or anything of that sort. You've worked with an advocate and you are now changing the office, or you're starting your independent practice. You can ask your advocate to write a recommendation for you. Things like that really stand out on your LinkedIn account, right? And also in the education part, whenever you are writing about your education, please bullet form में ऐसे bullet points में आपने लिखना है अपनी achievement, because लोगों के पास ऐसा टाइम नहीं होता कि वो paragraphs पढ़े, right? So do that. चैनल को प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करना और बेल नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर देना, ताकि जब भी मैं एक न्यू वीडियो डालूं आपको नोटिफिकेशन आ जाए. और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि आपको वीडियोस की नोटिफिकेशन मिले और जो हम एक्टिविटीज कर रहे हैं लॉ गिरी पे उसकी नोटिफिकेशन मिले, तो हमारा टेलीग्राम ग्रुप जरूर ज्वाइन करिएगा. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी तो प्लीज मुझे कमेंट करके नीचे बताइए कि आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी, ताकि मैं और ऐसी वीडियोस बना सकूं जो आपको ज्यादा से ज्यादा हेल्प कर सके. आप मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं. वहाँ पे मैं @IAMLawGiri के नाम से हूँ. वहाँ पे आप फॉलो कीजिए, क्योंकि वहाँ पे हम बिल्कुल डिफरेंट कंटेंट डाल रहे हैं और चाहते हैं कि मैं आपको वीकली न्यूज लेटर भेजूं, जिसके अंदर मैं लॉ के बारे में और भी अच्छे से बात करती हूँ. तो प्लीज अपनी ईमेल आईडी नीचे दिए गए डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में एक लिंक है, वहाँ पे जाके अपना ईमेल आईडी ड्रॉप कर दीजिए, ताकि जब भी मैं कुछ ऐसा करूँ आपको ईमेल पहुँच जाए और आप वो देख सके. वो मैं यूट्यूब चैनल पे नहीं डालती हूँ, वो सिर्फ मेरे जिन्होंने न्यूज़ लेटर सब्सक्राइब करा हुआ है उनको भेजती हूँ. आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं जल्द, बाय.